America's finest city just got another top spot when it comes to home prices. Details coming up.
A new era of San Diego State football has begun. We'll introduce you to the next leader of the Aztecs, Sean Lewis, coming up in a live report.
The old Serra Mesa Library was supposed to open earlier this year as low-income housing.
So why has that project still not started?
The San Diego Humane Society needs your help finding the person responsible for abandoning two horses where one was in such bad condition it had to be put down.
Here at Barrio Star in Bankers Hill, I learned all about the tradition of making tamales this holiday season.
And why two friends walked, biked, and camped their way from San Ysidro to Sacramento.
CBS 8 News Live at 6 starts right now.
San Diego's home prices are rising again at the second highest rate in the country. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. San Diego came in at number 2 behind Detroit. CBS 8's Kirsten Holmes is following the story for us and joins us live now with details. Kirsten?
Hey guys, I'm live here in Kearny Mesa in front of a house that's for sale right now. The price tag, $1.7 million, and it is just one of many houses all across San Diego whose price tag likely isn't dropping anytime soon because San Diego home prices are rising again and at one of the fastest rates in the entire country.
Inflation's going up, energy's going up, everything's going up. I can tell you what, the amount of money you're getting paid ain't going up. So we're in a jam.
Frank Powell is the president of the San Diego Association of Realtors. He says he's not surprised San Diego is topping lists for rising home prices.
You have this problem where the home affordability is just supply and demand. So you want to get the highest level of return on your investment, so you're going to sell it for the highest.
San Diego follows Detroit for the second spot on the S&P Case-Shiller Home Price Index. New York, Chicago, and Boston round out the top 5. LA comes in at number 6. Craig Lazar with S&P Dow Jones Indices says, simply put,
if you are a homeowner in San Diego, your property is probably worth more than it was a year ago. If you are trying to buy, you are probably trying to compete in a market where prices are relatively strong.
San Diego's annual home price increased 6.5% in September in a report released yesterday. It's San Diego's highest showing in 2 years.
It's definitely evidence of a what I would consider a seller's market, although not to the same degree that we saw in the COVID period. Housing prices are recovering. They had a modest decline in the last half of last year, and that decline is over.
Any relief for potential home buyers soon? Craig says,
unless there were a major economic dislocation, you would expect the trend of strong prices to continue at least for somewhat longer.
Frank says San Diego needs more houses to sell, whether it's pre-owned or newly built, but that's easier said than done.
Construction costs, permit fees, were already built out. The people that don't want to build are more powerful than the people who want to build. It's kind of cool because it's a great place to live if you already have a house here. If you don't have a house here, it's almost impossible.
CoreLogic says San Diego saw 2,101 home sales for the entire month of September, and that is the lowest that number has been since 1988. Now, the lack of home sales pushed those prices up, and the experts we talked to say those prices probably will stay up and won't go down anytime soon. Reporting for CBS 8, I'm Kirsten Holmes. Back to you.
Yeah, not good news if you're shopping, Kirsten. But hearing about prices rising so much in San Diego, that's not really a shock. But Detroit, it's not the first city you might think of when you think about a hot real estate market.
You're right. You're right. Okay, so when we're talking about this, we got to remember that we're not saying the price of the home is the most expensive. We're talking about the rate of the increase of that price. So Detroit, they're having a similar issue like San Diego where the home sales are low. So that means the prices are also being pushed up there, too.
All right. Kirsten Holmes reporting for us. Thanks, Kirsten.
The Aztecs have a new head football coach. Earlier today, San Diego State officially introduced new hire Sean Lewis.
Lewis is coming from Colorado, where he was the offensive coordinator for Deion Sanders and the Buffaloes. CBS 8's Jake Garriani joins us live from Snapdragon Stadium tonight with more on the announcement. Jake.
Marcella and Carlo, people have called Sean Lewis an innovator of the game, an offensive guru, an offensive genius, really, which is something Aztec fans have been begging for. Without being too harsh or too rude to Aztec offenses of the past 5, 6, or 7 years, it just got stale. It was boring, at times hard to watch these offenses run out there. This will be different. This will be something hopefully the fans can sink their teeth into and root for and get behind. Hopefully something that will put a lot of points up on the board. Again, something Aztec fans have wanted for a very long time. And it's not like San Diego State went out and hired some inexperienced offensive coordinator or some demoted play caller. They got a guy with head coaching experience and winning experience at that. Sean Lewis spent 5 seasons as the head coach at Kent State, where he took them to 2 bowl games, raised that program to new heights, winning that school their first ever bowl game. This guy knows how to score, he knows how to lead a program, and he is excited to be a part of the Scarlet and Black.
It is the best group of 5 job that is available. And the way that the college football world is expanding and improving, there was nowhere else that I wanted to be. As we talked about it as a family, and I talked more and more with the leadership team that was here, and weighed it out against the other opportunities that were put forth in front of us. There really was no decision to it, that this is where we wanted to be, and this is where we felt that we could achieve greatness collectively together. Fans need to get their tickets now, because there are not going to be tickets available very soon with the product that we're going to put on the field, and I'm excited to get rolling with it.
I love the confidence. Go out and get your tickets now, because this stadium behind me, apparently it will be sold out and packed, ready to root on this new high-octane offense. Sean Lewis signed a 5-year deal here at San Diego State, and one thing that kind of took me back and shocked me today, Lewis and athletic director J.D. Wicker both said it's not just about winning the Mountain West again. It's not just about being a good program. It's about getting to that new expanded 12-team college football playoff in the near future. Those are expectations that Aztec fans can get behind.
Thanks, Jake. 1 week from today, the Sweetwater Authority will vote on a water rate hike that will affect 200,000 people in the South Bay if passed. Under the proposal, water rates would increase 0.5% on January 1st, then another 6% the following year, and then another 6.5% in 2026. Fees would also increase from 13% to 19%. Public participation is encouraged at next week's meeting. For more information, visit CBS8.com. They're just learning that former diplomat and presidential advisor Henry Kissinger has died. According to a statement posted to his official website, he died today at his home in Connecticut. Kissinger was 100 years old.
He served as National Security Advisor and Secretary of State under Presidents Richard Nixon and Gerald Ford. He will be laid to rest at a private family service. A memorial service will be held later in New York City. Seen some scattered showers out there today, and it may not be over yet.
Meteorologist Sean Stiles is in early for Carlene tonight and is here now with a first look at your microclimate forecast. When are we going to see some more bands coming in?
Overnight through tomorrow. By tomorrow evening, most of the activity will be out of our area. Just enough rain to make your car dirty today, if you got hit by any at all. It was mainly central and southern parts of San Diego County. Looking at your highs around San Diego today, we were in the mid-60s from the coastline up around Carlsbad, Vista, Valley Center, 64, 63, a little bit warmer in Escondido at 65, 63 in El Cajon and Ramona. Mountains, you were mid-40s, Julian warmer than Mount Laguna and Palomar right in the middle, 70 out in the Borrego Springs area. Looking at the rainfall accumulation, this is by the time this whole thing moves out. A very optimistic 0.4 of an inch over Pine Valley and Alpine. The rest of the county a little more realistic, 1/10 to maybe 0.2 of an inch. Tomorrow we're talking about 64, 65 on Friday, but lots of sunshine for your weekend, so that is good news. Temperatures still be below average, and for you folks in the inland microclimates, you will also see those 70-degree readings with plenty of sunshine for your Saturday and Sunday. I'll have your 8-day forecast in just a bit.
Seeing a few. Thanks, Sean. Gas prices keep going down in San Diego, with the average price under $5 a gallon now. It's the first time prices have been that low here since July 27th. The price dropped 2 cents overnight to $4.99 and more than 47 cents than less than a month ago.
It was supposed to open over the summer as a new housing project, but instead the old Serra Mesa Library remains a closed eyesore. Tonight, CBS 8's Steve Price is working for you to find out why the project still hasn't started.
The Serra Mesa Library closed in 2006, but today it is still sitting here empty, a vacant mess. The property was supposed to be redeveloped, but as you can see, that work still hasn't started. Trash in the parking lot, a broken fence, rotting wood. What was once a popular library now has a dark cloud hanging over it.
It's not the most appealing thing to look at. We walk by it a lot and you just kind of wonder what happened to it.
Neighbors say the property isn't just an eyesore, it's also attracting a crowd.
I've seen homeless people there a lot just hanging out. The police are there trying to get them out of there.
The library closed because a new one opened about a mile away. In 2020, the city announced that a local nonprofit would develop the site at Sand Rock Road and Hurlbut Street into 26 units for chronically homeless youth and young adults. Then Mayor Kevin Faulkner praised the plan.
The right zoning close to transportation corridors that really have the opportunity to quickly build the housing that we need.
The city gave a target opening date of August 2023, but 3 months later, not only is a new building not open, the old building is still here. CBS 8 confirmed the city still owns the property, but it seems we are no closer to starting a project here than we were 3 years ago when it was first announced. A city spokesperson telling us the city selected a proposal from Community Housing Works for the property and negotiated the disposition, which is the action of transferring the property rights to them. The item was docketed for the November 16th Land Use and Housing Committee meeting, but with the recent consolidation of the city's Economic Development Department and the Department of Real Estate and Airport Management, staff requested the item be returned to them for further analysis and will come forward at a future date. So the property that's been sitting empty for 17 years, at least for now, will continue to stay that way, much to the chagrin of neighbors who would prefer something positive for their community.
I mean, I think it'd be really cool to build another library. I mean, it brings a lot of community together. It's probably more appealing than what it looks like now, but anything I feel like is better than what it is right now.
In Serra Mesa, Steve Price, CBS 8.
Long time, 17 years. Thanks for that update, Steve. Here at CBS 8, we want to help solve problems affecting you and your community. If there's something you'd like us to look into, email us at workingforyou@cbs8.com.
Still ahead, the San Diego Humane Society needs your help in an abandoned horse case.
Plus, as if there aren't enough reasons, here's another reason to kick the habit, where a clumsy burglar was caught on camera inside a smoke shop.
And rumors of a secret biolab in California with ties to China. What's true and what's not? We verify.